Tesla tiny houses are here, and they are nothing like the world expected. At a time when the US government is rolling out new legislation to support backyard housing and make financing tiny homes easier as a solution to the national housing shortage, one design has suddenly stolen the spotlight. Whispers link it directly to Elon Musk, and though he hasn't confirmed anything himself, the global buzz is undeniable. A home priced at just $6,789 has captured more attention than multi-million-dollar estates, and it is not because of size or luxury. It's because of the unbelievable blend of futuristic minimalism, smart technology, and sustainability wrapped in a form that looks more like a sci-fi habitat than something you'd imagine in your neighborhood. From the moment the first images circulated, people were left asking themselves whether this was truly a glimpse of the future of affordable living or simply a rumor too extraordinary to be real. Yet, the deeper you look inside and outside this tiny creation, the more it feels like the very kind of disruptive idea Elon Musk would unleash, one that rattles industries, terrifies competitors, and gives ordinary people a chance to own a piece of innovation. At first glance, the exterior doesn't resemble the wooden cabins or boxy trailers that most tiny homes imitate. Instead, it appears to have been sculpted with the same philosophy that has shaped Tesla's vehicles and rockets, a seamless integration of utility and artistry. Its sharp, clean lines and metallic sheen make it look like a fragment of the future, a structure that almost doesn't belong to the time we live in. Unlike the traditional tiny houses that try to hide within a natural setting, Musk's rumored design dares to stand out. It is bold, sleek, and unapologetically modern. The materials used in construction have been described as revolutionary composites, light enough to make the house easy to transport yet robust enough to survive some of the harshest environments on Earth. Whether dropped into the heat of the desert, perched on a mountain ledge, or placed near the salty, corrosive air of a coastal town, it is built to endure where many conventional houses fail. Durability, longevity, and low environmental impact appear to be central to its DNA, much like Tesla's vehicles that last longer and perform better than their fossil fuel counterparts. But the true brilliance of the exterior doesn't stop with its structure, it shines, quite literally, from above. The roof is entirely covered with Tesla-engineered solar panels that not only blend aesthetically into the design but also act as the primary energy source. Each panel is said to generate around 325 watts of clean power, and with about 10 panels installed, the home boasts a capacity of 3.25 kilowatts. For a compact living space, that's more than enough to keep everything running without ever needing to be plugged into the grid. In essence, the house can thrive independently, powered entirely by the sun, allowing its occupants to live off-grid while reducing their carbon footprint to near zero. This isn't Musk's first foray into solar technology. The Tesla solar roof attempted to revolutionize how homeowners thought about power nearly a decade ago, but this tiny house compresses that ambition into a mobile, accessible, and highly efficient format. Compared to other tiny home builders, such as Escape Homes or Tiny Heirloom, who sometimes offer off-grid packages, none of them integrate solar energy at this advanced level. It isn't just an option bolted on, it is the core of the design. It is no wonder that some are calling it the most energy-efficient small-scale home ever conceived. Stepping inside reveals a world even more surprising. Tiny homes usually evoke images of cramped spaces, but this one flips the expectation entirely. Every square inch feels as though it has been studied, reimagined, and maximized, creating an atmosphere that feels both spacious and futuristic. Musk's rumored design philosophy comes to life here. Technology doesn't sit in the background but actively defines the experience. The living room, for example, seems larger than its actual footprint, thanks to modular furniture that adapts as needs change. A sofa transforms into a bed for guests. Storage hides seamlessly within the furniture, swallowing up everything from electronics to clothing, leaving no clutter behind. This clean, airy feel is enhanced by smart lighting that adjusts to the time of day and climate control that continuously balances comfort with energy savings. At the heart of this is an AI-driven system, one that doesn't just automate but actually learns from its residents. If you prefer dim lighting at dusk, the system remembers. If you leave for work each morning at 8 a.m., it powers down systems to conserve energy. It's a direct echo of Tesla's self-driving and autopilot technologies, translated into the rhythm of home living. The kitchen, though compact, carries the same spirit of innovation. Where many tiny homes cram in low-end appliances to save space, this design does the opposite. Premium energy-efficient appliances fit elegantly into the streamlined space. The induction stove, designed with Tesla's precision, allows exact control over cooking temperatures, while a cleverly designed refrigerator borrows from Tesla's battery and energy management expertise to run on minimal power. Even the counters have been reinvented. A pull-out section expands the work surface when needed, then folds back to maintain the minimalist look. Cooking here doesn't feel like a compromise, it feels futuristic, efficient, and effortless. And then there's the bathroom, which might be the most astonishing element of all. Water conservation has become a global issue, and this tiny house doesn't ignore it. Instead, it tackles it head-on with one of the most advanced eco-water management systems ever seen in a compact home. Rainwater harvesting allows it to collect and filter its own supply, while greywater recycling reuses what would normally be wasted. On top of this, a composting toilet reduces overall water use by up to 50%, making the house far more sustainable than traditional plumbing systems. Yet, just like the rest of the home, it isn't simply about saving resources, it's about doing so intelligently. AI monitors usage, learns patterns, and makes adjustments to maximize efficiency without residents ever having to think about it. From shower temperature to humidity control, everything adapts in real time, creating a bathroom experience that is not just eco-friendly but also futuristic. As remarkable as these elements are, the tiny house holds even more secrets that push it into the realm of the unbelievable. One of the most intriguing features is its modular expandability. Instead of being locked into a single design, the home is constructed around a central utility spine with a standardized grid. This means that additional rooms, pre-built pods, can be connected whenever needed. Imagine starting with a single living and bath module, then attaching a kitchen pod, a home office, or even a guest suite as life circumstances change. The process, thanks to quick connect systems, takes minimal time and effort. The layout can be reconfigured with the help of a companion app, which recalibrates lighting, climate, and even power distribution for the new design instantly. This flexibility turns the tiny home into something more, a living platform that grows, shrinks, and adapts alongside its owner's life. Seasonal swaps become possible too, with one wall replaced by a glass sunroom module in the summer, or a storage pod added for outdoor gear in the winter. It's a living architecture that evolves instead of decaying, a concept that could redefine housing altogether. What makes all of this truly staggering, though, is the price. At just $6,789, it is less than a tenth of what most high-tech tiny homes cost. For comparison, many in the market range from $30,000 to $80,000, and those often lack the kind of advanced systems integrated here. This accessibility shatters the barriers that have kept futuristic, eco-conscious homes out of reach for ordinary people. Suddenly, owning a smart, sustainable, AI-powered house is no longer a billionaire's fantasy but an achievable reality for millions. In an era where home prices in urban areas have soared beyond affordability, this design could serve as a genuine lifeline. It doesn't just provide shelter, it provides dignity, independence, and a future-proof lifestyle. So here we stand, at the edge of what feels like a housing revolution. A home that learns your habits, conserves water, generates its own power, expands and evolves as needed, and costs less than many smartphones. Could this truly be the way forward? Elon Musk has not confirmed his hand in this creation, but the fingerprints of his vision are all over it, the blending of art and engineering, the obsession with sustainability, the drive to push humanity toward a smarter, more resilient way of living. Whether this is the beginning of a massive rollout or simply a glimpse into what's possible, the $6,789 tiny house has already reshaped the conversation about what homes can and should be. It is no longer just a rumor, it is a spark that could ignite the transformation of housing as we know it.